Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles. I wanted to wish you a wonderful day. For we're preparing for great celebrations, and it is all every day from now to the solstice. There will be very every day is just as important, as powerful as the solstice, because the inner work that we do each and every day prepare us for this great cosmic elevator. We're preparing for 2021 that will be very different from 2020. And so I'm going to pull a few cards to see what the angels give us for this end of the year, and to see what we may. So it is all about. It is all about creation. The situation is creation. We're going to recreate a new world. We continue to focus on your dream, focus on your vision. For your visions, your beliefs and your desires are are really what creates the reality. And so the more we believe in something positive, we share positive thoughts, our enthusiasm, our positivity, the easier it will be for us to create that reality in the future. Around this situation is optimism. You want to share your optimistic vision with everyone, to not to go into their gloom and doom. For there is people that are living in gloom and doom, and it's not their faults. They are sleeping in this manipulated illusion, and they've been hypnotized by the controllers of the matrix. What we see before us is the triumph, is the light, the triumphant light, and this triumphant light is like, it's like a light. No one is going to talk about it later, but it's like this light that it's like turning on a switch. When you don't need to be an electrician to turn on the switch and have the light appear. So you want to cultivate that light each and every day, and have that light inside of you, so that this light can illuminate the world and show the others, and also it prevents you from being distracted from all kinds of illusions. I want to say, if you want a private reading, do not hesitate to send me an email. And I wanted to thank you for your donations, for your likes, for your sharing, for your subscriptions, for your comments. And so in the distant past, is compassion. It is very much, we've learned about compassion, about being good, kind to others, to do good deeds, and to be good to ourselves as well. And right now the situation is authenticity. We are learning to be more true to ourselves. For there is this God self within, and we can always take all of our thoughts to that God self. God will never judge. It knows already everything about us. It's not like something it doesn't know. So you can consider this God self your best friend. You continue to have this communication, to develop this trust with this great I am presence. And so and bring, when you speak your truth, the truth that's been revealed from within you, it is like the words of God that are coming through you. And you use the eyes of God is to see through the eyes of love. It is all a practice. It is something that slowly but surely will come and will bring great joy and happiness. And it is really what is wanted by the soul, to commune, to become or return one with the spirit. We'll discuss that. What's coming up in the near future is hesitation. We're not totally determined. We're not totally. It's okay to hesitate, but do not hesitate too long, because who hesitates is lost. And when there is opportunities, take it. Do not be afraid. If it is a mistake, you will know that. You will correct. You will yet. Just sometimes it is better not to go too fast into things. Like in a professional field, it's like never do a quick deal. Always do due process, do your research and all those things. And once this, because the hesitation will be interrupted by revelations. So there will be revelations from within and without that is coming in this month of December. Our strength and power within this situation is elevation. We are being elevated slowly but surely each and every day. We're becoming more aware, more lucid, more clear. What comes to us from the outside world is happiness. For spirit is revealed to me what is coming, although it is like there's this great gifts of life, that this great manifestations that is coming, that's on its way to me, and I'm ready today for this. Is really what we've been working for and living for. It's all this happiness that can match our own inner self. And our soul plans as well. What we feel in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear, is rejoicing. So we should already be rejoicing. It's like, although the manifestation, sometimes the fear may come in, to the doubts and fear may come in. So this is not really it is an illusion that needs to be transmuted. So rejoice and know that the future, there is always what's coming is always the best. Think that the best is yet to come, because our beliefs and desires creates our reality. And so if we believe that the best is yet to come, we create the opportunity for better circumstances of our life to come, and the outcome will be complementarity. We're going to find a match for all that we seek to do in the outside world, as the angels and your guides, to bring the perfect people in your life to complement you in the realization of your dreams, of your goals, of your project. For the universe has amazing resources. We have to learn to utilize those resources and ask your guide to assist you in that process. And it is important to be present with whatever we do. When we do something, not to be distracted by something else. If we're present with what we do, we can receive wisdom and guidance with whatever that is. So it's like not to, even mundane things can bring us, we can discover great wisdom by doing mundane things, and learn from every experience in the present, in the presence. There should be no more should. There should be no more should. The shoulds is like either you do or you don't, but you're learning from things, but do not have these regrets or this thing, I should do that. Or so it's about just doing what's in your heart and acting upon that. In this 2112, there's going to be a great opening with Sirius and Orions. Those stargates are going to be opening, activating the pyramids, and the halls of the Amanti will be open. We're going to be able to review a lot of our energy of the past. And right now there's two guardians, which is Mother Sekhmet and the Lord Anubis, that are the guardians. But there are many other access to those. There's many levels to this Akash. And so this will be opening up, and so it's like be prepared to handle that, but do not fear. It is all about finding this balance between the divine masculine, the creative power, and the divine feminine, the receptive power, the blue and the blue flame of will and the pink flame of love, which will blend into the yellow flame of wisdom. So it is all happening within. We have to balance out those twin flame energy. For some people say, well, this twin flame is this external person. So there may be some deep soul connection of people that we have soul agreement with, that we're very familiar, that match us. So this is like deep soul connection. But the twin flame is actually a within principle that we need to balance out. I also want to say, in relationship to all the celebration of the end of this year, there's a lot of expectation from a lot of people that you will fulfill a certain role as it was happening before. But if you do not feel like it, you're going to burn yourself out. If you feel like you want to fulfill that role or whatever, and you feel good about it, just do it. But if you don't feel, it's better to disappoint a little bit others, but to stay true to yourself, to be to already continue to cultivate this energy of your own energy, or rather than pleasing others. It's very important to not be distracted by those 3D, this old matrix. Yet we're here to honor all the differences in the world. We all have different thoughts, different ideas, different truths, and so we honor everybody, but we have to be very selective in how we spend our time and energy. For thoughts, our thoughts is like the music that is playing in our mind. And so as we move into higher thoughts, the music, eventually we'll hear the music, the thoughts of our soul. And the dance is how we live our life in relationship to our thoughts. Eventually, we'll show other people how to dance. It's like, it's very, it is like a dance between the ego and the soul. Eventually, the soul will play its tune and will move into a graceful, far more graceful way of living. For all our reality is created by our beliefs and our desires. And so, as we change our focus into the higher realm, a higher frequency, this reality loses its grip on us. And all reality, all dimensions are held together by groups of souls. Like this dark matrix is held together by dark souls that are keeping together. Then there is a soul agreement that everybody will accept to live in this prison of consciousnness. But for it is and it is the same on the 5th and 6th, 7th dimension. There are group souls that are keeping the reality together, but then it's all about love and light and the collective agreement to live within the love and light. So all of this will all of this will come into the consciousness, and we'll be able to shift our consciousness and start to create, for this present crisis of 2020 was created by us collectively, to put an end to the old matrix. That was the only way, otherwise we wouldn't change our way. So we created that in order to free ourselves from the old matrix. For it is the collective soul of the earth that had made this collective choice of love and freedom, and consciously. So we've created that to free ourselves from these old dark parameters. We have to understand that all dimensions are accessible. It is just a matter of matching frequency, and because everything is intertwined, there is no for certain things may be closed because we're not ready to access certain level. Our guides and our I am presence know what we're ready to, but all dimensions are all interactively connected and intrinsically connected, and we already exist in all those dimensions in some future timeline or whatever. And so everything is accessible, and share your positive expectations as much as possible, for your beliefs and desires are really what will create the future. So the more you focus on positive outcome, the more that you'll be able to sense it and feel it and know it, and then they will have no choice but to come into alignment for you. Fear is a sign that we are misaligned with the desires of our soul, which is love, and so. For what is the soul? The soul is a unique part of us. For spirit is one. Our spirit is one and unified with all knowledge. But the soul separated itself from spirit in order to gain experience, and it is unique. There is not two souls that are alike. For there is different soul vibration, and we're all created in soul groups. Our origin is unique. We all come from a unique place with a unique other parts of our souls, and our history is unique, and our destiny is unique. And before destiny and before origin and after destiny, this is God. That will never change, but the same for everybody. But I understand the young souls is like we'll explore the darkness, and then we'll go, and for many experiences in incarnations we'll experience darkness and play with darkness, and then eventually we'll suffer the consequences of karma, and then eventually we'll want to remove itself from karma and balance the energy, and so there is younger souls, and but we're all connected, and we all there is only one great soul, universal soul, yet our soul and soul group are unique, and so this is a unique part of ourselves that is a memory cell, and our soul actually exists in many dimensions and many level of reality. It is like a great wheel, and the soul is like the hole at the center, and each incarnation is like and the wheel is turning, and so eventually we will bring it back to center, so we can draw on all the experiences from all this, it is really what's happening naturally as we allow we allow ourselves to move into this service of creation. It is like we are being increased each and every day. And so for now, this is a very rare time, because the dark and the light are balanced out in the astral plane. So it's like it's never happened before. It's always the dark was always dominating, but the light has won. And so now there is this balance that is being created. And so that allows us to create this new matrix. We are arriving at 0 point. It is a revolution of consciousness. And so you want to keep on turning on this light. It's like this light of truth, the light of victory, the light of you have all kinds of assistance in the invisible realm that can assist you with your visualization. But it's like, remember to turn on this light inside of you. It's like just turning on a switch, and then it turns on naturally. It's not like an effort, and so do that every day, and turn on the light, and that will transmute all the fear, all the doubt. That will put I will enlighten all the darker aspects within ourselves as well. So I just wanted to come and speak about this today, and we're preparing for this solstice. But every day is very important. Every day is essential. Every moment is essential. And we're really experiencing a very historical time, and so we want to be prepared for this 2021 to be magical, to be beautiful, to be free, to be creative, we have to ignore all this that which is trying to still maintain this old world. Otherwise, we'll continue to play out those games. The highest wisdom is the equitable being. It's the balance of yin and yang. It's the clear justice is no longer blind. Justice is lucid now. Now what we need to understand is respect of the rule. It's the divine law. It's aligning with that which is the law, that which is what needs to be done within ourselves to align, to get into ever increasing a level of alignment with the one, with the law of one. For this law of one is not judgmental, it's aligned with the soul, the plans of our soul and the collective plans as well. It is a living force, it is a living, it is not mechanical. It is always intelligent. It is a mirror. It is an education process. It is the nature of supremacy that is being reflected before us. As this little insect that flies. It's like a part of me that is flying around. It's like, so I have already this power to fly around, even though I'm not conscious of it. It's like, woo. And what we need to do is the thinker. Is the thinker. We want to know the whys. We want to understand. But as we align with a higher mind, we're getting all the answers when we need. Sometimes we want to get more than we need, and sometimes our soul and spirit is like, or spirit guides. They're very quiet. They don't respond. They allow us to and sometimes we're getting answers, and sometimes our soul is able to speak to us, and we feel very comforted when we receive those higher frequency messages, because it's like it makes us feel good. It's like everything makes sense when we receive information from our higher self, and the outcome is the time of departure. It's time of living. It's going to be so traveling is going. We're going to have to move forward. So it is all ready today. Everything is getting ready for this for those great celebrations that will be coming. I'm going to sing a song. It's a song that went through my mind. I sang it the other day, but it's about being human. We're not perfect. We have to accept ourselves as we are. And sometimes we're not understood by the world. It's just to be true to ourselves is very essential. So I do feel this great celebration coming. So I just hope you will be able to receive it in a graceful way. It's not a hope, but we have to be sure that it is coming. But it's like to be as ready as possible, because it's every day we're being elevated, and we're going to have this great cosmic elevation that is coming in a few days. So it goes like this. It's called "Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood." Baby, don't you understand me now? Sometimes I feel a little mad. Well, don't you know that no one alive can always be an angel? When things go wrong, you've seen some bad. I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seemed edgy, I want you to know that I never meant to take it out on you. Life has its problem, and I've got my share, but that's one thing I never meant to do, 'cause I love you. Baby, don't you know I'm just human? I've got thoughts like any other man, and sometimes I find myself alone and regretting some foolish things I've done. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seemed edgy, I want you to know that I never meant to take it out on you. Life has its problem, and I've got my share. That's one thing I never meant to do, 'cause I love you. 'Cause I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. There's a song that went through my mind in the middle of the night, so I figured I'd sing it. It was a song originally that was sung by Nina Simone. It was a very famous version by the Animals and Santa Esmeralda, and like thousands of people sang this song. I'm going to pull one more card. And I wish you a wonderful day. I hope you navigate those time to prepare yourself for this great wheel of fortune, the great miracle. Jupiter is like, and Saturn are going to meet at 0 degree in Aquarius in this solstice that will definitely catalyze the change. It's like the wheel of fortune, Archangel Jeremiel. A new beginning. You are arriving at a term. Change of direction in order to access happiness. So it's really in levitation. We're gonna be able to discover all kinds of magic power. The wheel is turning. And so expect miracles and be positive and share your optimism as much as possible with everyone around you. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.